Good morning, everyone. It's Joker, and today we are back with another slime video. And today we are going to be discussing what is the difference between the Hakuro debuff and the Raphael debuff. So this is a question I saw on the Isekai Memories subreddit from a user named no_paleontologist896. And they asked, what makes Wind Hakuro better than Raphael? I see people saying that if you're going for a nuke team, Hakuro is one of the better people you should bring, when Raphael has 15% more defense down than him, ? So, that is the focus of today's video. Why, especially in, the Jubilee that has just passed, why did I use Hakuro over Raphael? So let's take a look. Hakuro's skill at level 9 decreases all targets' defense by 29%, and that goes up to 30, so I'm missing 1%, and then increases all allies' crit rate by 30% for one turn. Now, you have two separate effects here, defense down and crit rate up for all of your units. And then if we go and take a look at Raphael, the skill is decreases all targets' defense by 44%. Again, we're only missing 1% because we're at level 9. And then increases own pierce power by 30% for 2 turns. So obviously we have a higher percentage debuff on the defense. But Raphael's second power is increases the own pierce power by 30% versus Hakuro's increases crit rate for everyone by 30%. Now, that is why Hakuro's skill is much better for nuking, because in certain situations where you don't want to nuke with Raphael, this defense down is cool and all, but increasing your own pierce power by 30%, you need another unit to give you pierce, which would be either Alice or Dark Shion. And then the crit rate for Hakuro is 30% regardless, and so you just have a 30% crit chance, which is, a much higher damage output than that extra 15% defense down that you're getting. But I could sit here and talk about it all day. Let's go ahead and take a look at the difference in effect in game between popping Raphael's defense down versus popping Hakuro's defense down and getting that crit. So this is the team that we're going to use. We're going to use a light team. We're going to go into Crucible 100 against Dark Rimuru. We're going to use the same team. We're just going to, we're going to get 2 alts here for Gazel. That way we can use 1 skill for Raphael and 1 skill for Hakuro. Hopefully we crit with Hakuro, otherwise it's going to take a lot of cuts. But I'm not going to change the team at all. I'm not going to change the stage at all. So this will be a very unbiased test because we will be nuking with Gazel. And the setup will not change. So let's go ahead and dive into the fight and use the first buff. Okay, here is the first test. We're going to use Raphael's skill first because she's out right now. So let's go ahead and use the defense down by 44%. So again, we're only missing 1% here, so it's pretty fair because we're only missing 1% on Hakuro as well. So 44% defense down on Rimuru. Gazel is not being buffed by anything other than Sokka's passive light boost here. We don't have any other buffs on him, so let's go ahead and check out how much damage he does just with Raphael's debuff. And I don't think we need to watch this at all. So 21,113. So 21,000 damage. Okay. Let's come back now. We might have to restart the fight. Gazel's getting a little low. But let's come back when we can use another Gazel boost, this time with Hakuro, and see if we get that crit. Alright, we are back for the second part of the test. Now, we had to restart the fight, but that doesn't really matter because the team didn't change. Gazel still has no additional buffs on him. His ult is not boosted. Let's go ahead and use Hakuro's debuff of 29%, but then increasing our crit rate by 30%. And let's see if we crit here and if we get lucky. So go ahead and send Gazel, and we get 20,000, but no crit. Alright, well, let's come back when we get the crit. Alright, let's see if we can get the crit this time. So, wait. Did I not use it? Oh no, I reset it. That's why. That's right. Soka resets skill points. It's been a while since I've used Soka. That was sorry for that awkward silence right there. I was thinking. Alright, so let's go ahead and use the debuff again, and then boost the crit rate on Gazel. See if we can get the lucky crit now. And no, we don't. Okay, we'll be back. Alright, let's see if Gazel wants to crit for me now. I think this is like the 10th time that we've done this. It's great, it's awesome, it's incredible, let's do it! Come on, please. Oh my god, he finally crit. 26,700 damage right there. Alright, there is our tester. So, as we saw from the first section of the video, the debuff with Raphael gave us like a 21,000 damage. And then during my multiple tests of Gazel not critting, we hit 20,000. And then when we did crit, we hit 26,700. So that is why the Hakuro debuff/buff is more effective overall than just using Raphael. Now, if I were to nuke with Raphael, then, and if we had Pierce and we had the defense down, then that would be a different story. But as you can see, if we're boosting another character for the nuke and not Raphael, then having that defense down plus the crit actually does output more damage than just the defense down by itself. So that's it for the test, guys. It's probably a shorter video. Don't have a lot to cover, but at least you guys can see the difference. This is why I would prefer to use Hakuro in scenarios where I want Gazel or Diablo or whoever to nuke over than just bringing Raphael. Raphael is a unit that you would use if you were on the water team and you were boosting up with the Pierce rate and the Pierce power and the Pierce resistance down. Like that, yes, makes him, her, them a very good nuke. But in the last Jubilee, where I was trying to hit Big Daddy damage numbers with Gazel, the defense down plus crit is much better for that character. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. For now, take it easy, and I'll see you later.